Okay, so what we're trying to do is record a video on how to do bankruptcies on Best Case with www.bestcase.com. So if you are able to download this, you just go to Google and then type in www.bestcase.com and then click on it. And then when you go there and you can download, you'll download something that looks like this. It's a picture of Abraham Lincoln right here, holding my pen right up there to try to help you to see it. So what you'll want to do is check for the educational resource. It's kind of on the right of the top of the original website at www.bestcase.com. And then what you have to do, which is the hardest part, is to read and carefully follow all the directions to download this onto your desktop. So you want to install it on your desktop for the duration of this course, Para 212, which is the bankruptcy course. And then you can click on the Best Case Bankruptcy Educational Version, and if you've got it installed right, it'll look something like this. And this is my purpose in doing this video, is I'm just trying to walk you through these different parts to this. So as it's loading, it's taking a little while to load. I think this computer is trying to do something else, which I'm going to try to close that out to free it up so it'll do what it's really supposed to do, and not try to keep installing stuff when I don't want to install stuff. You know, these computers about drive you nuts. And so, that's pretty much the way that works. And so just when you get it ready, you see where it'll say File, and then you just go New, and so there you go. So this is what it'll look like, and so you can pick one here. I've done several of them over the years, but you can start a new one. So let's start with a new client here. Okay, so so what we want is to look at the empty client file and then just hit next, and then what it's saying is pick a, so you want pick that and then pick petition. So what you've got to do first is work up a client. So is this the individual case or a joint case? So you decide joint. Usually that's what we want. And I use different names, and you need to try different names. And I'm just going to put Joe for his middle name. So it's Mickey Joe Mouse. Okay. And then there's a generation thing here, just like me. So we'll make him Junior. Okay. And then who would the spouse be? Well, I guess in these modern times, we'll go with, come on, here we go. Okay, Daffy, Lou, Duck, okay? He's a modern relationship, so, that's, and then so you can put your name in here, and then you can put your own office file in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Choose the district. I'm choosing Northern District of Indiana. This is where a lot of you get yourselves into trouble, because you are putting it in the District of Columbia or somewhere like that. You don't want to do that, because I've talked about this till I'm basically blue in the face. If you do not choose a district in Indiana, then you're going to have a lot of problems with that exemption statute. So that's important. Note also I picked Chapter 7. So here again, it's loading now. It's going to say this is going to be a basic new case. Okay, so that's what I tried to work up. So now what you can do is you can prepare some forms for this client. It's pretty simple. It's developing the different forms. So, you know, if we want to do just this one, let's just do this one. Then we click on open. Okay, now we just got to make up some kind of a number here. Okay, and street address, you know, you can use your own address. I don't care, you know, but I want you to do it, you know. I want you to fill in as many spaces as possible so that you can, you know, figure this stuff all out. Okay, and that's the same, so that's all good. That's good. Now we click the OK here, all right. And it's asking for an attorney name, so this is where we go Goofy T Dog, and then put represented by attorney, Goofy T Dog. So and type of debtor, we put joint, consumer, non-business, lived in Indiana 180 days, filing fee will be taken out of the attorney's credit card, chapter 7, no business, no other chapters that are involved. Notice all these chapters that you can choose, and then click debtor phone here, put in it, just make up a phone number, and then click OK. Okay. Okay, so we need the joint debtor Social Security and same address. So we click same as debtor. Okay, and that should be that. So then what I want to do is, once again, I want to take a look at it, and so let's go up here and go to print. So see, if you're not ready to print, it won't work. So you got to click here and go up here. Now my advice is don't expect to go ahead and print, okay? And the other thing is, what I want you to do first is click on preview. So you go print preview, okay? Now, it'll come up here in a second. And so there you go. We got Mickey Mouse, we got spouse is Daffy Duck, you know, modern world we live in. Get two guys married, you know, so that's not a bad thing, you know, and you know, you're going to have to work on different things like this, okay? So now this is the important thing that I want to share with you. Look at this little symbol right here. See that symbol? It says create PDF file. That's what you have to do in this class. 19 times out of 20, someone comes to me and says, well, I can't do it. I just can't do it. So I'm putting Mickey Mouse, Daffy Duck, and then we'll save it as a PDF, okay? Now what it's going to do, it's generating the PDF, okay? Now where's it going to put it? Okay, that's the question. So what we have to do, kind of shrink this down and try to find that PDF document, okay? So what I'm trying to do, okay, there it is, all right? So I want to be sure that this thing saves so that I can send it as an assignment. Okay? So you want to save as, and then I'm going to put it in my desktop. Alright? And then shrink this and look and see. There it is right there. And you can do this with every different aspect of the petition. You know, there's many pages to a bankruptcy petition. And so as you're going along, the idea behind this is to work out where you, you know, have many different parts of this, you know, done as a separate document, and then you can send it to me. And then when you get to the end, if you've done it all right, you want to do another one for basically Clark Kent and his wife Lois, and send that to me as one large document, and that is your final assignment. So basically, the big thing, I cannot say it enough, is practice. You've got to work on this over and over until you get it right. The other thing that you need to remember is that it will be a little difficult at first, but you've got to go back and reread, read. You know, I can't reach through the computer and do it for you. That's the one disadvantage of these online classes. But I'm trying to use every tool in my power that I can use to try to make this easier for you. So try it this way. See if it's any better for you. If you have any further questions, I will not get impatient, I promise. Just keep trying to get with me, and we'll just keep trying to work on this until we get it right. But basically that's what it's supposed to look like. You know, that is a finished document. You could send that off in the internet, so it shouldn't be any difficulty at all. But when you go to print these, once again, don't print them. Preview them. Go to print, preview, and then create PDF, and then save it on your desktop, and then send it as an attachment. That's how you do it. Okay, so you know, the way to do that then is just go to browse, attach the document, and submit it as your assignment. Also then always go to your Dropbox and save it, you know, in your Dropbox. So that's a whole nother video that we'll probably do, to make sure that you're getting this Dropbox right. What I'm going to do now is go to the Ivy Tech website. Now I don't have a place to put an assignment. I don't think I can get that to work, but I'm going to see. I'm going to see if I can attach my petition to show you even, you know, how to do that part to try to make it, you know, even better. So let's see what we get here. So I'm going to come back in a little bit, and I'm going to try to show you how to attach that document that I just created, and then we'll make that a separate video. So let me work on this, and I'll come back to you with it in our next video. Thanks very much.